What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For those that are new here, my name is Jay, and in this video, we're going to be just going over real quick some notes that I took from the Apple keynote, some things that I thought was pretty interesting, and some things that I wanted to share with you guys just in case you didn't get an opportunity to take a look at it today. So with that being said, let's get right into it. All right, so like I said, I got my notes right here on my phone. I took a few notes. I wanted to make sure I referenced that and say that so you guys, if you see me looking from time to time at my notes, you know, it is what it is, right? But the purpose of this video is just to get this information out to you to help you make a decision when the new Apple products, you know, come out. It can help you make a better informed decision. Now, I don't have every single note, and I probably won't cover every single thing, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be thousands of videos that you guys can go and watch, as well as this one, to find out everything that I may miss or I may not cover, right? So let's just start off right here talking about the new iPad, the standard iPad, you know, the old school iPad. It's going to be at 64 gigs. That's what it's going to start with, and it's going to go all the way up to 256 gigs. It will be shipping with with iPad OS 15, as we know, and it's going to be starting at $329, but for students, it'll be $299. It's going to have center stage, an A13 chip. It's going to have True Tone and an Apple Pencil support of the first gen. So I think those are some good features. I know I didn't go a lot in depth on that, but, you know, it's just the iPad. I think it's great for anybody who, you know, just needs an iPad to get some of their work done, students, kids and things like that. If you're a power user or somebody who, you know, really needs to do a lot of video editing or, you know, just heavy on the actual iPad, then I think maybe like the Air or something else might be for you. So moving right along, talking about the iPad mini now. It's going to start at 64 gigs and go all the way up to 256 gigabytes of storage. It's going to have 4 colors. It'll be space gray, pink, purple, and starlight. It's going to have a Retina display. It's going to be about 8.3 inches in screen size. It's going to have True Tone, Touch ID, just like the iPad Air. So they have that Touch ID up in the top. And, you know, I'm a fan of the iPad Air 4, so that Touch ID at the top on that iPad mini is going to be lit. And it will have a USB-C port. Now, the iPad mini is looking like something that I can see myself scooping up. Honestly, I don't know why I would scoop it up, but just the way they explained it and the small size and things like that is really making me feel like I want to grab one just off of GP. I don't know if that even really makes sense to just grab one when I really don't need it. But, you know, it is what it is. So moving into the iPhone 13 and 13 mini. The mini is going to start at $699 and the 13 is going to start at $799. And finally, the lowest storage is going to start at 128 gigs and go all the way up to 512 gigs. It's going to have that same kind of design that the 12 had. It's going to have some cameras on it that are going to be diagonal instead of, you know, straight up and down. They'll be diagonal. It's going to have 5 colors: product red, blue, pink, starlight, and midnight. Those will be the colors. And the notch has been reduced to about 20%. So that's going to be a good look as well. The 13 mini, 13, 13 Pro, and Pro Max are the models that are going to be coming out this year. It's going to have an A15 Bionic chip. It's going to have a slightly upgrade to the camera as far as low light go. And it's going to have a new video mode, which is called cinematic mode, that has like this new rack style focus. If you're not familiar with rack style focus, guys, that's going to be a great addition to the iPhone 13. Not enough for me to go and, you know, get rid of my 12 to get it, but I always upgrade in twos, so I probably won't go and upgrade into the 14, but I'm pretty sure if my wife grabbed the 13, I will be covering it, and I will be using that rack style focus on that cinematic mode. So last but not least, let's just talk real quick about the 13 Pro and Pro Max. The Pro is going to come in at $999. The Pro Max will be $1,099. It's going to start at 128 gigs and go all the way up to 1 terabyte of storage. It'll be 6.1 inches and 6.7 inches for the Pro Max. And it's going to have 4 colors, with blue and gold being my, you know, favorite 2 colors that I saw. It will have 3 cameras on it as well. It will still have that same flat body style with a smaller notch. It's going to be IP68 water resistant. It's going to have a bigger battery this year coming up. And it's going to have an A15 Bionic chip. And the Pro and Pro Max will have ProMotion display of about 120 hertz. And as far as the cameras go, they are introducing a new feature as far as macro photography. So anybody that's out there shooting macro photography, getting real close up to their objects or subjects, they're going to love that 13 Pro and Pro Max. And it's also going to have that cinematic mode just like the 13 and 13 mini. And all 3 cameras now have night mode. So that was just a real quick rundown of some of the things that I saw and that I took note of from the keynote that just happened a little bit ago. I highly encourage you to go out and look at a lot of other videos, or just go and research some of the stuff yourself, or even just go to the Apple site and take a look at that keynote replay, just so you can get familiar with what's coming out here shortly. But this is just a quick way to jumpstart you and to help you make that decision when the new products from Apple get released. So with that being said, it's been your man Jay. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.